Hello to anyone listening. This is Henry's Freakin podcast, and today I'm here with the one and only, the intelligent, the hilarious, my fellow NYU student, someone who is fluent in swag. Let me introduce you to the one and only Mellak. The one and only. Did I say that right? I said that right.
Mellak, but it's okay.
Mellak? I said it right the second time. That's all that matters. Yeah. Introduce yourself to the people.
All right, I'm Mellak Abdulal. I'm from New York, New York City to be exact.
I'm getting the pronunciation, Mom.
Yes, you
Continue.
I'm from New York City. I'm from the armpit of the 5 boroughs, Staten Island. So like that's something I don't like to talk about. But yeah, I'm going to NYU with Henry. I'm so excited to be talking with him here today.
Also, for all the people at home, I know that we seem like besties. We've never had an in-person conversation.
Well, that's my baby crying in the background too. You know, I gave birth at 11 years old.
Yeah, actually, Mellak is in fact a teen mom.
For all the
people listening. Oh.
Bitch, I'm a mother. No drama.
The cameras.
Yeah, this is just my sister. But yeah, I know, right? So I feel like we're like besties. It's so weird because there's certain people, like for anyone like listening, me and Henry are going to Florence together in the fall for school, and we have this group chat, and it's so weird because there's certain people I speak to in the group chat who I'm like, I totally like, my spirit is so connected with them, like you and Tucker. Like there's certain people who I just talk to and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be best friends with them like the second I meet them.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's Prithvi. Anyway. Anyway, oh my god, so you have a little baby sister.
Yeah, she's gonna be a month old tomorrow. So crazy. My 18-year gap. Yeah, my parents were like popping it, I guess. They're like, shit, I'm bored. What you want to do in this quarantine?
Oh my god. My youngest sibling. So how many siblings do you have?
I have a 15-year-old brother who's a Cancer, and I have a little Gemini sister now. So great pack.
So I have a sister who's a year younger than me, and then I have a brother who's a year younger than her. So we're like 1, 2, 3 all in a row.
Yeah.
Besties, my siblings, besties. We're so
I feel like when you're like so close in age, like even my brother and I, because we're 3-year gap, like I feel like we always did things together. Like even now that he's in high school, it's so weird because he's like, I have a cousin who's also his age, and when I hear them talk about their mutual friends, I'm like, whoa, I forgot you guys are like sophomores now. That's so weird. Like,
yeah, it's so
I forgot
weird.
I was just a sophomore.
Like, it's so weird to see our siblings like growing up. I thought it was weird for me to go to college, but like looking at colleges for my sister, I'm like, oh, this is for real.
Oh, this is a junior, right?
Yeah.
That's insane.
So we were literally just on a road trip visiting College of Charleston. We went to Wilmington, and it was like crazy.
Does she want to go to NYU as well, or no?
Oh no, definitely not that.
The family can only afford to send one child to NYU.
I mean, it's like it's a joke, but it's not a joke.
I know, right?
But the reality is,
half joke.
Yeah, it's only a half joke because they can't afford to send one. That's where the joke comes in. See, that's where the joke is.
We're only taking a mortgage out for one child.
For one. Only for one. Oh my god, only for one. Not to mention, I didn't like, this is no shade to Audrey, my sister Audrey. We're all, the names, they're all E's, easy to remember. It's Stanley, Audrey, Henry. Siblings. So Audrey, no shade to her. I didn't think I was going to get in, which I guess this could be a whole nother discussion. I didn't think I was going to get in. So I really, like, she's not getting it. Like, it's not happening. I shouldn't have gotten it. So there's no way. Not shading her. But I'm just saying, like, I'm a smart person, but was I that smart?
That's up for debate. No, literally, I feel the same way. Like, even when I got in, like I opened my phone. So first, I don't know if you remember that day, but like all of the emails came in late. Like people were not getting their acceptance. It was insane. And I think mine came 3 hours late. And I was like, yeah, because I was in the reject pile. Like, there's no way I got in. And I even have a video of me opening it up and I'm like sweating and like freaking out. And in my head, I was like, I'm not the smartest person I know. Like, I'm smart, but like, I don't know about NYU smart. And then I opened that letter and it said congrats. I was like, Miss Girl.
Stop. You said stop.
I was like, stop. I was like, pause the music. And then it's weird because like I feel like, yeah, like I'm surrounded by so many smart people who didn't get in, and I'm like, did you guys think I was cute or something? Like, L. Like, did you
yeah, I was like,
this?
what? You must have really liked the essay, because I know that's what got me in for sure.
I literally milked the fact that I worked at a grocery store during a pandemic. I was like, I went out there risking my life. I literally, I was like, this is all I have. Because girl, I was not in like a scholar program, nothing.
Oh.
I was just a chilling student. I was doing my thing.
See, I knew I had an issue because I really didn't know what I was going to write about, because I didn't have like a big family disaster. I haven't been someone who's been like super into sports or music. I'm just kind of all around. So I was like, I don't know what I'm going to write about. Mm-hmm. And then I had this thing happen in last year, in junior year. And it was like, so that's
an epiphany.
Mm-hmm. Basically, long story short, I go to a Jewish school, mm-hmm. which on its own is kind of like something interesting, I guess. And then of course being the only gay one there is something also interesting that I didn't think about. So then when I tried to start the school's first ever like fashion thing and it got shut down, I was like, oh, we're gonna write about that.
Yeah. You're like, here's the tea, NYU. You'll never guess what happened.
You'll never guess. The thumbnail was like, oh, it gets emotional. Like, it was bad. Yeah. But no, they must have liked it. But oh my God, you said it came in late, but for me, it came in early.
Oh, really?
It was like, it's supposed to come in at 3 or whatever. I refreshed the page at 2:58 and it was there. And I was like, I was sitting in my bed.
Mine came at like 7:30 p.m.
Oh, I was sitting in my bed. I was nervous. My family was around me. I don't have regrets. I never have regrets. Mm-hmm. But if there's one thing that I could take back, to be honest, I would like to redo how I found out, make it more dramatic. Because
really? Like in the middle of a grocery store in front of people?
Yeah, or at least like a none of my family sees. I'm just sitting there with the computer alone, and then I look up and I'm like, I did it. Like it wasn't dramatic.
Oh, like the YouTube video.
Exactly, that's what I wanted. But what I got was, I was sitting there, I convinced myself that I wasn't gonna get in, and I literally said the words, yeah, whatever, I probably didn't get it. And then I clicked the open button, saw the congratulations, and was like, oh my God, I actually got it. And then my whole family started crying, but like,
yeah, it was weird for me because like I think 3 months prior to getting the letter of like the acceptance letter, I got an email from NYU and they were like, hey, like we saw that you wanted to go to Paris, but like could you do Italy instead? And I was like, why are you asking me this question if I didn't get in, babe? Like, don't ask me this question and then reject me. Like, so then I was like really sus from then on.
So funny. That would have been so
Imagine
funny.
I totally got in. Like they asked me where I want to go. And then I open it and it's like, sorry, babe. Like, but yeah,
Still a rejection.
I honestly, yeah, right. Like, I didn't want to open it in front of my family either. But my mom was like, no, like, I want you to open it here. Like, it's okay if you don't get in, blah, blah, blah. And in the back of my head, I was like, it's okay if I don't get in. Like, it's $80,000 a year. I don't need that in my life. Guess where I'm going to school now.
Turns out, plot twist. Oop, now we'll both be there.
Yeah, right.
Going to Florence, which I don't know about you.
I cannot wait.
I was about to say, I don't know about you. Because, okay, you know what? People at home, listeners, let me just tell you. We have a group chat that we've mentioned before, right? In this podcast. Yes. There's a group chat. And let's just say there was a little apocalyptic event, perhaps 2 or 3 weeks ago, where people came forward with their truth that they, in fact, were leaving because they didn't want to go to Florence.
Yes. I was in shock. A lot of people too. Like not even
it felt
like
like 3 to 4, 5 people were like, oh yeah, we all requested to not go.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't have, like, it's understandable. I understand it. Like, why?
Yeah.
But like for them to literally be like discussing, like having fun, like kikiing with us, talking on the group chat. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, also, like, this has been fun. We're gonna go.
Like, yeah, it's like a breakup.
I was like, okay, we'll leave then. Like, I have people in my DMs trying to join the group chat and your asses are sitting here. Like, no offense, but get the fuck out.
You're taking up space.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. I'm so excited.
Me too. Like, honestly, I thought in the beginning when we first got in, they were like, oh, you have to go. Because at first I was like, whoa, first year, like moving out, and then not even moving out to like somewhere in the city. Like, we're going literally to another country. Like,
I
that
was
is
terrified.
insane to me. I was so scared. I was like, oh, there's no way. Like, I don't think I could do that. But then as time went on, I was like, honestly, like, I think I want to do it now, because it's like just to get away from like being here. But then also, like, I saw pictures of the villa
Oh my
and I
God.
was like,
I was about
OMG.
to say, I was like, I
Those
don't know if I
pictures
want to do
convinced me.
this, but then once I saw the pictures, the program, the etc., I was like, oh no, this is like
The dream.
what I should be doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's literally call me by your name. Like, literally. That's
Hello.
what we're
Every
trying to do.
time someone asks me about like NYU, if I was excited, whatever, my response is always the same. And I always say, I always knew I was the main character. I just didn't realize it was the main character
What
of Call Me
movie?
by Your Name. Yeah, exactly. I didn't realize. And
Yes.
now I'm gonna
Oh
be
my
there.
God. I know,
And
it's
it's gonna be
insane.
great. And we're leaving
I'm like
fucking bitch.
2
Podcast.
months.
I'm sorry, podcast. I'm getting a little
Bitch.
heated right now. But like, we're leaving in 2 months.
Like, oh my God, it's already July. August, what, 29th? Some people are leaving the 25th. Like,
I'm leaving the
that's no
25th.
time at
Yeah.
all.
Luckily,
Yeah.
oh,
Like,
thank God. Luckily, I have cousins there, so I'll like be able to
girl, I
stay
haven't
there
bought
for
my
like a
plane
little bit.
ticket. I need to buy my plane ticket. I need to get my passport. My visa, maybe. Sheesh. I'm gonna show up like a week late to class. Like, hey, Henry.
What y'all? Hey,
What
how
y'all
you
doing? Oh, we had
doing?
a project. Oh. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm so hyped. I literally just can't wait to like just try coffee. Like, there's like the little things I can't wait for, like to go to a lake, to walk on like in this towns, like just enjoying the atmosphere and just enjoying the vibe, you know? Like, you could literally just be a new person and nobody like would know. Like, you don't have to take any of the weight from wherever, from Maryland or from New York. You could just go
Oh,
there and start over for a year.
start all the way over. It's so
Come
nice. And
back
then
with your hair purple, a couple
hello, and then
tattoos.
it's gonna be crazy because it's only what is the number? I keep coming back. It's like 80, right? 80 or 90 of us.
Yeah, it's like 80 or 90.
80 of 90 of us. That's the size of my grade. That's the size of my
That's insane.
literal high school graduating class, and I know every single person in my class on a personal level.
Wow. I think mine is
So
like 600 or 300.
that's really crazy. I'm like
Mm-hmm.
expecting like that we're all gonna come back to New York, fucking bonded as fuck.
Yes. I really
So that
expect that too. I think that's actually going to be helpful because like
oh,
we're going to
100%.
be stuck with each other. Like, we can't just go out into the city. Like, you could, but I feel
Like
like
I'm sure I
because we're all
will, but
American, you know, it's definitely, we're all going to be like, hey, who wants to go to the club tonight? Like, you
exactly.
know,
Oh my god, the Italian club, stop.
oh my God, I cannot wait. Like, just the freedom of being like, I feel like going out and then just like doing it.
And then just like
And then
doing
when he
it.
was like, hey girl, get home at 11, we're like, okay.
And I'm not going to go into this too much because I don't need to be canceled on my first podcast.
Episode
But
2.
episode 2, done, canceled off the air. But we will legally be allowed to drink in Italy.
Yeah. Isn't it 16 or 18? Something like
Yeah.
that.
So just
It's
putting that
very
out
young.
there.
Yeah.
Because I've never done that before. So
Oh, you've never drank?
no.
Oh.
No. See, I don't know why she's laughing, folks, but like, yeah, I've never done that.
Yeah, totally. I've never
Mm.
had water in my life, so that's what we're talking about anyway.
Not the water.
Not the
Oh my God.
water.
Okay, so okay, guys, podcast. I think I need you guys to know that like I do try, you know, like I put in the effort, wrote down a question or two. So I'm just gonna go off the first one, okay? So according to, first of all, let me just compliment the guest. Your Instagram story is one of my favorite things that I look at every day.
Oh, like my close friend story?
Yep.
Oh my God, thank you.
It's near perfect and I'm absolutely in love with it. And speaking of Instagram, people have noticed, we've come to notice that you are fluent in swag. Could you just kind of elaborate on what that means? What that means for you? The people want to know.
I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't even remember putting that in my bio. Like, I remember thinking of it and being like, yo, I'm so cool. And then just being like, I think people need to know this. Like, I was putting Capricorn, blah, 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 what school I'm going to. And then I was like, no, people need to know more about me. Like, I need to be different and quirky. And I was just like, you know what? I feel like in the past year, I've gotten so much swag. Like, my style got better in quarantine. I think I've become funnier, like, and just overall just more confident, like, truthfully. And I was like, I got swag. Like, that's what swag is right there. And I was
Exactly.
like, you know what? People got to know I'm fluent in swag. Maybe not English, but
Yes.
swag.
See, that was like a perfect backstory. Like you
Yeah, it's
just
so like elaborate.
see my Instagram bio is nothing special, but like I feel like the post, like I make up for it in that I post like pretty often.
Your posts, by the way, are just amazing. Like, everything that you post is such a perfect photo. And I'm like, how do people take photos like this? Like, I don't have
with a
anyone to take
tripod
photos of me.
with a tripod by myself.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
I thought
And
you had
because
someone take them for you.
oh no, I really don't like my sister always offers and she's really sweet about it, but I really like don't like to depend on other people for the photos. So I like to,
Hmm.
I don't know, I just like I have a very like specific perspective on what I want them to be, and I know only I will be able to like manifest that. So I just end up taking them myself, and sometimes I still don't like them, but you know.
Your outfits are great though. Like, you literally have such good style. Like, I'm so dead serious when I say I'm gonna take
See, the funny
everything
part
that you own.
is that you say that, and I imagine in your head you're thinking that that's just who I am, but
Like, how you dress.
until recently, that was not me. Which is part of your thing, like you really wouldn't know,
Quarantine,
like
yeah.
fully new person, but like my glow up has been so real. Like I was not, it wasn't giving.
It's giving. Now it is.
Now it is. Like my closet is stacked now.
Do you dress like that all the time? Like, because for me, I'm that kind of person who, like, I wear jeans or like stylish fancy shit all the time. Like, you won't catch me in a grocery store with sweats. I refuse to put on sweatpants.
See, it depends. I think I maybe need a pick. Like I don't know. Mm, I don't know. I
Because I feel
will
like
go
some
out
people
in
make sweats
sweatpants.
look
I'll
good.
do it.
Some people make it look good, and then sometimes I don't know. I think when I think of sweats, I just think of like I
If
don't
I'm
know.
gonna,
Like, it
no,
doesn't.
you're right. You're right because if I'm
It's
gonna do
not giving.
sweats, if I'm gonna do sweats, I'm gonna do a matching set. It's gonna be gray on gray. It's gonna have accessories. It's gonna have rings. It's gonna
Yeah.
have the shoes are gonna be cute. So like I will dress it up for sure. I'll never just be fully garbage person, like oversized
Only
t-shirt,
half garbage.
only half.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll take a nice tote bag. I have a bag obsession.
Oh my God, me too. I
I
love
just
totes.
I just got a new one. I've been recent. Hold on. I know you're not gonna be able to see it, but like I'm gonna bring it over anyway.
I'll
Oh,
describe it.
yeah, you will.
I have a tote that has like the woman symbol on it from Madewell, and then I have another tote that has like a hamburger on it or something, and the guy would like I have like the most random totes, and then I have
Yeah,
a Jolly Raven bag.
I've been recently like obsessed with like this tapestry, like textile. I don't know how to describe it. You can kind of see it. Look at her.
I love
You
that.
know this type of like vintagey old grandma like has a little
That
Route
is so
66 guy.
cute.
She's really cute. So I just keep collecting different bags that have this same textile to them because I'm obsessed with it.
I feel like totes are so like convenient too. Like, I've had friends make fun of me for like carrying a tote everywhere I go. Like, I could go to their house and I have a tote. It's got an umbrella. It's got a machete. My guitar is in there. Like, I got a human. You can
She's
put
got a
so much in a
machete.
tote. Yeah, you gotta carry that thing on you. But like, I always have my tote with me because I feel like you never know when you're gonna go shopping too. Like, you go to the grocery store, you go to the mall. Like, I'm trying to save the environment. Like, I'm not gonna get a plastic bag. You kidding me?
Hello.
Always
And
have a tote
especially
on
when
me.
you're me and you're basically exclusively like shopping thrifting, like you're not getting a bag. You're just throwing that
They
stuff in the
look at you
tote.
like, yeah. They're like, you're carrying that out, girl.
Yeah, every time they ask, did you want a bag? But with the tone of voice, like you're not getting one, you know?
Yeah. But like, if you
Like
want a
it's not
bag, there's a
happening.
deli next door. And you're like, okay,
They're like, all
thanks.
right, well, I walked 2 miles to get here, so I guess I'll just walk next door. But no,
Oh
yeah.
no.
Also, that just reminded me. I feel like we need to have a discussion on, speaking of the machete, not that specifically, but like, do you carry like some sort of protective like thing with you in your tote at all times?
I feel like being from New York, I should, like, in a way, just because one, I'm a woman, and two, like, New York City's crazy. I can't tell you, people glamorize it a lot, but like there's certain trains that you take in certain, even Washington Square Park, like it is musty down there. Like I'm telling you, it is the grime of the grime
The
sometimes.
grime of the grime.
I don't carry anything with me. I just got hands. But like at work, I have a blade that I use. So
I
like on
just
the
got
bus,
hands.
I just got hands. Like I got some horse legs and hands. Like I would hope that would, do the job. But like I do have my work blade that I carry when I go from home to work. So technically that is a thing, but I don't carry anything like specific. But I do know people who like, oh my God, I have a friend who had a flashlight. And I was like, why do you have a flashlight in your bag? She's like, oh, it's not a flashlight, it's a taser.
It's a
And she just like,
taser.
bzzzt. That shit went. I was like, oh my, I literally saw the like static. I was like, okay, girl, you can
I've
back
been
up.
told by so many people that like, I should carry something, so that's why I was wondering. Because like
Hmm.
realistically, I feel like it does make sense for us to like carry something, but like I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, will I use
It's
pepper
definitely a weird
spray?
conversation.
A knife? Like, I actually there
Yeah.
was a no,
Because
I
aren't
can't
they
say that.
illegal? Like pepper sprays, aren't they? I feel like
Maybe,
a lot of it's illegal, but I don't think you would actually get in trouble if you like pulled it on someone. Like,
but like,
on,
do
you
you want to
know,
die? Yeah, exactly.
yeah, that's
So I don't
true.
know.
Like, I'm not trying to die. So
Oh my, is that's so funny. That picture behind you
this
looks
one,
identical to my dog.
it's literally a mural of my dog,
Hold
a
on.
little painting.
I need to show you a picture of my dog right now because
Do you have a pit?
are our dogs like twins? This is so
My
weird.
dog is adopted. So honestly, where's your dog from? Because my dog's from Long Island. Like, that's where he was
I think that
born.
I think ours is from Florida actually. So maybe they're not
Okay.
like
Oh my God.
siblings, cousins. Our
Yeah,
dogs are
honestly, they could
cousins.
be.
Oh, this is like not a good picture, but like this is his side profile.
Oh, look at you, mister, sitting up. Oh, he's a handsome guy.
He's very cute.
Oh,
He's the good
yeah, my
dog.
dog's old.
He's the
Pit
good
bulls are
dog.
the best. I
Oh
don't
my
care what
god.
anyone says. They are the best. Like my dog wouldn't. If you spray water in the air, it doesn't even have to be at him. He'll start crying. Like pit bulls are such softies.
Oh
Like
my god, the
100%.
vacuum.
Anyone who's scared, they don't know them. The vacuum, he runs. He hits the jets.
See, your dog runs. My dog tries to assault the vacuum.
Really? Oh, so your
like
dog
bite like bite
has
the
hands
vacuum.
too.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my
I have a
God.
black belt in karate. Let's just put that out there. I'm
You
actually a
do?
black
Oh,
belt.
I don't need a machete in Italy. I'll just take you in my bag.
I mean, it's been a while, but like podcasts, like just to let you know, like I am a black belt in karate. Like I'm not kidding. I could get the belt right now, but I won't. Because that's like a lot of walking.
I don't even think I own
Um,
a belt. Shit.
a belt in general.
Yeah, like you got a black belt. I don't think I own a belt. Like,
I own
yeah.
so many. I'm obsessed. I love a belt because when you're so skinny like I am, and you're so
Skinny.
skinny, you just need a belt sometimes. So, I need to get a belt.
Yeah,
Also,
100%. So you don't look like a
don't
refrigerator.
pretend you're not the only one. I got my coffee here too.
My coffee melted. I don't know if you know the brand Chobani.
Oh yeah.
First of
Like
all, that
the
cup.
yogurt?
Yeah, the
Oh, the
yogurt.
creamer. That's right. We were
Yeah,
talking about that.
they made an oat milk. They made oat milk, which is they like a heavy one though. So like I put in my coffee once and I was like,
Mm.
oh, this is so good. And then they came out with like a cold brew oat milk like mixture, like a pre-made coffee. It's
Oh.
sitting in my fridge. I tasted it 3 times and each time it tasted god awful. I think maybe because it's in a cardboard, like maybe they use
Yeah.
some sort of cardboard. It literally tastes like mint and butt. Like I don't even know how to how else to describe it. It is so bad. And I had so much faith in
Mine.
it.
I've been on a coffee journey. I used to
Wait,
hate
are you
coffee.
obsessed with but are you obsessed with it now? Because
I
I
am
am
now.
obsessed.
I am now, but I used to not even like it. Like I used to hate the smell of it. I've worked a couple of jobs. My first one was at this like family owned like deli bakery place. And I used to have to dump out the coffees every night and they just smelled terrible. So I was like, I'm never gonna like coffee.
What?
I still don't really drink hot coffee. I'm not gonna lie. I don't
Yeah.
really drink it. But now I'm at the point where like this is my espresso machine.
You have one in your room?
My desk. Recently bought it, Amazon Prime Day, $50.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that. Is it
Yeah.
good or has it like blown up yet?
Okay, I thought it was gonna blow up because in one of the Amazon reviews, one of the Amazon reviews was like it exploded and there's glass shards in my foot, and I was like, T. I was like, let's get into that fantasy.
Oh my god! And you still bought it anyway?
No, I did. Okay, and at first it was bad, and I didn't understand why, and then I realized that it's because the grounds I got for it are these Italian like for espresso like grounds, and they weren't really meant to be put in it.
Oh, nice.
They're like
so you're just waiting for it to blow up.
They're like super dark, super fine, which you're not supposed to use, but I didn't know that. So that failed, and my first cup of espresso literally had like the grounds in it. Oh, so man. It was giving bad, but then
had glass shards, a couple of bullets. No biggie.
But then I upgraded to my new favorite, the iconic
I've
Folgers.
Heard of that coffee. I've only had Maxwell.
And then every morning when I wake up,
coffee person.
I make my little espresso, my 2 shots, 3 or 4 of espresso. It's giving more like 3 or 4. And I smell it as it's brewing and I sing, the best part of waking up. Wow, I'm a singer. It's Folgers in my
god.
cup.
I have a guitar. We should totally do like a song.
I think I can
You can sing like that too. The best part of waking up is the coffee I get. That's what we'll do on the track.
The listeners didn't realize that they were getting a fucking concert today.
Yes.
So free concert. What I do is I go, because it's not convenient. I've always wanted a mini fridge. My dream is to one day have a mini fridge, but I don't now. So I have to go downstairs, get my cup, fill it with ice and almond milk, and then I bring it back upstairs, and then my espresso's done brewing. I pour it in there, and then what I always add is a little bit of syrup.
Oh, you're fancy. You have syrup.
And then for the flavor, I know Prithvi's going to come for me, but I add a little bit of chai syrup as well. And it
This is the hate crime we were talking about?
Amazing. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
I need the things to, yeah.
I feel like for me with coffee, like I'm a pretty basic person. Like I go to Starbucks and I'm like, can I get a latte with soy milk? Like I'm not super like, I want this flavor, I want that flavor. Like I literally don't think, I don't know why I don't like expand my taste. You know what I mean? Like in terms of flavor and how fancy my coffee is. But when we go to Italy, we are going to have the best coffee, hands down. Like that's why I have to be friends with people obsessed with coffee, because
amazing.
I need to be able to go out and like have 5 cups a day and be like, okay, let's go try this cafe and then that cafe and then that cafe. Like,
not to mention, like I hope you realize I just got this espresso machine. Prime Day was not too long ago. But the reason for that is because I now wake up every morning at 7:30.
Oh, like on your own?
Yeah, so basically, I don't know if I already discussed this on the podcast, but I set 5 goals in place for the summer, which I recommend everybody do, because I had some free time and I was like, let me set some goals. And one of them was, I need to wake up earlier. I'm one of those people that normally wakes up at 10:30, 11. So I was like, I gotta wake up. So I started setting my alarms for 7:30. And it's been good, but with the espresso machine, like waking up, making my espresso, it's been so much better. Not to mention, Mama, we're gonna be waking up to go to Italian in the morning. So
yes, oh my god, we're taking 8 a.m. I was literally thinking about that this morning. I was like, 8 a.m. Italian, like that is intense. Like we're gonna go out on a Thursday night, get fucked up, and then wake up and get to class at 8 a.m. the next day.
That's why I'm practicing now, because I'm like, I stay up late. Like even now when I'm waking up at 7:30, I'll still stay up till 12, 1, 2 in the morning. But it's just like training my body to like wake up that early. And it's been working, but I'm like, I need it to work because we're going to be up in the morning.
Yeah.
Take it Italian.
For real. And we're going to have to actually pay attention because we're living in Italy. So like, it's going to be useful to know some Italian, you know?
Have you like learned any already?
No, I need to. Like, I literally haven't even downloaded Duolingo or anything, but I heard a lot of people have been doing that.
Okay, I don't like Duolingo. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I want to just keep going, and like Duolingo stops you after a little bit.
Yeah.
Which I guess makes sense because you want to like do it in portions or whatever. What the? And so like I understand that, but that doesn't really work for me. So what I did was I live 0.2 miles away from a Barnes and Noble, and I picked up this guy.
Oh, that's so cute.
It has little 15-minute Italian lessons, and it has helped me so much. I've been doing it for about a week now, and I already know a bunch of the basics. And like I know 1 through 10. What else do I need?
Yeah.
Oh, little baby.
I think I'm gonna have to make her a bottle. She's giving me the look. I'll be back. I'm gonna go make her a bottle, and I'll come back in like 5 minutes.
We'll take a little break. Okay. This just dresser behind me. Okay, we're back. Hi, we're back.
I got rid of the baby. Don't ask how.
Yeah, the baby went down the garbage chute, compressed into a nugget. Yeah. Baby nugget. Anyway, this just destroyed dresser behind me, covered in what you may recognize as Pokemon stickers, because I don't know why.
Oh god, is that recent or old? Because I have a feeling
Old.
It's not old.
It's
you don't
so
need to look
old.
at me. There's no if you like Pokemon, I'll still like you. We just won't talk.
Oh no! These are old, but my love for Pokemon is never ending, everlasting, and eternal.
I genuinely couldn't. I remember when I was a kid, kids used to play the Pokemon cards on the bus, and I couldn't understand it. Like I wasn't that kid.
Oh
god, are you gonna pull out a stack?
Well, now that you say that,
well, let me pull out my box. You still have. You're getting ready to resell them shits, huh?
I my Pokemon cards going up on Depop tomorrow. No, I never was really into the card. I say that as I have a fucking pound bag.
You're like,
boom. No, I don't really care. No, I love just the idea of collecting the cards I loved, but I was never really into the cards. It was always the games. I'm a gamer.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've touched on this in the chat, but at my core, I'm like wait a minute, I think I already talked about this with Lee last episode. I am just a nerd.
Mm-hmm. Straight up.
Video game nerd. Completely. Marvel nerd.
I feel like I used to be like, I used to love DC. I used to love DC, like comics. I used to buy comics and I used to love playing video games. And I think as I got older, it just became less cool. And I kind of like told myself, like, I don't need to play that. But I would totally be down to play video games anytime. Like if someone's like, oh, let's play video games, like Minecraft or anything, I'm like, oh, sure. Like, why not?
Oh, get ready, because the video game tournaments we're having in Italy are going to be, like, I'm already prepared. Like, they're going to be intense. I know they are. Because I know some of these hoes are already gamers because we've talked about it. So, like, it's happening. Yeah, the Super Smash Brothers, the Super Smash Brothers, the wigs are going to get snatched.
Oh my God. Mario Kart. I love Mario Kart.
That
will never get old.
The Mario Kart wigs snatched. me as in Rosalina, just
you're gonna put your hands on people.
Yeeting everyone. Tucker out the window. I threw him. Tucker, babe, if you're listening, I will destroy you in any video game, so don't come for me.
Oh.
That's right, I said it.
I can't wait to see the fist fight when we get to Italy. We're gonna be in the fucking the cafeteria and Tucker's gonna be like, you were talking shit. I'm gonna be like, oh. Yeah, watch that podcast, bitch.
And that's after the first day fist fight when I get there and y'all strip my fucking suitcase and take all of my shit.
Stop. That's like after walking in like, Henry, do you need help unpacking? He'd be like, no, I don't.
I'm like, it's weird that all of my clothes are gone.
Oh, that's so crazy. Like that you're missing your ring as I'm wearing it.
As you're wearing
it. I swear, I literally am so down to take people's clothing. I don't even care. And people could take my clothing. Like, I love clothing.
Hello. Well, okay.
Like, as long as you're not dirty.
Well, that too. But I am just like, it depends on the clothes, I think.
Yeah.
I have such an attachment to my clothing. Like my deep spiritual attachment. So I feel like sharing clothes is it's not really my forte, but like I would be willing to open up, but it's not like even when my sister's like, oh, can I borrow this top? I'm like,
Yes.
just because I dread that moment of like someone accidentally like spills coffee on it or something, and then it's like
Oh,
ruined. Because a lot of my
that is
stuff is
true.
like, I wear pretty unique clothes, so it's not like something that I could just go buy again at the Forever 21, you know?
Yeah, I don't wear Forever 21. Like not even to sound like bougie, but I feel like I'd rather even like I'd rather one get clothes that are like thrifted or two more expensive clothes just because it's like I'd rather have one piece of clothing that's like if I buy a piece of clothing that's $50 and it lasts me 5 years versus fucking Forever 21 Taco Wednesday on a shirt. Like, why do I want a shirt that's Taco Wednesday?
Taco
That's
Wednesday.
$2 that's gonna get ripped up in the washing machine. That makes
And you
no
have to
sense.
deal with the young children who painstakingly made it, and you're conscious, you know?
Yeah, I've literally had conversations with like people about that. I'm like, you're literally buying like Shine or Sheen, whatever it's called, and
Yeah.
Fashion Nova. I'm like, girl, your shirt is $2 for a reason. Like, you think that shit was made by like good working standards? I really doubt it.
No.
Little
Like
ass hands making your clothes.
I try to tell this to my friends all the time. I think that a lot of them have an issue with the germs of it, the idea
Mm-hmm.
that someone wore it before you. But like, I don't know. I whatever. But I'm always the person who's like, listen, if I could, it's so simple. I could literally go down to the Goodwill and get something that's cuter, less expensive. Like it doesn't, and it's supporting it's literally supporting a charity too. Like it just
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. I don't know.
I feel that way about my jewelry too. Like I'm not a fan of buying jewelry from H&M or anything, even if it is like a fashion jewelry per se. Like it doesn't have to be gold, but I'd rather buy my jewelry from a handmade shop. Like I know people who are like friends who make necklaces and stuff like that. Everything I
Oh,
wear is handmade. I'd 100% rather support a small business than support like a business that makes cheap ass jewelry one that is like booming. You know what I mean? Like I said, like a fast fashion
exactly.
brand makes no there's so many people I feel like that we know, especially going to NYU. We're gonna meet so many people who are like artistic, who make clothing and make jewelry
Oh,
and art. Like I'd so much rather support them
I'm so
and be their
excited for
friend.
that. I'm
I
so
can't
excited for that.
I can't wait to be friends with people who make music and
Oh
make
my god. Oh my
films
god.
and all that. I love being surrounded by artists.
My I have a huge issue with buying like jewelry. Like I'm not good at it. I don't know, but I'm gonna get better at it. That's one of the that's a goal. I'm putting that into a goal because I want to get better at buying jewelry. I don't have that much.
Yeah.
I'd like to have more. So maybe I guess we'll work on it. It's a work in progress.
Yeah, I
We'll get
definitely
there.
have wait, hold on. I feel like yeah, jewelry, I've even in quarantine, I feel like in quarantine, like I said, I've been more artistic in a way, like the way I dress, like wearing certain shoes and wearing whatever, like accessorizing better.
Oh yeah.
I got into this phase where I wore different earrings every day, like moon earrings, hoops, and all different kinds. And now I'm definitely more exploring like rings and bracelets. Like I wear like these crystal bracelets every day
My sister
and stuff.
always has like the layered bracelets and like the layered rings, and I think that's such like I want to do that, but like I don't know. I also don't want to be wearing like stuff that's so obviously cheap and layered. Like I want it to be cute, and I know the only way to do that is to actually like take time and like find
Cartier.
pieces I like, put it all together. Not the Cartier. Oh my god.
If I could afford Cartier, bitch, every the love bracelets. When I tell you, I will sell an organ for a love bracelet. I will. And I know you're laughing, but I'm dead serious. In Italy, if I meet a man and he tells me, give me your foot, I will be like, are you buying me Cartier?
Can I get
Because
a
I will.
cute? Can I get a cute prosthetic?
Yes. They're
Cause
so pretty. They're so fancy and so pretty. And there's so many
they're
bootleg
gorgeous.
versions of them, but like, I want the real one.
I do too. They're so cute. Also, this just reminded me from when we were talking our mini fast fashion tangent.
Yes.
Um, I recently made the decision. I know, I'm so brave. I have fully stopped and no longer will ever eat at Chick-fil-A. I fully stopped.
Oh my God. Wait. Did you not like gay people before? Can I just say, I know so many gay people who love Chick-fil-A, and I feel like that's kind of contradicting. Like,
it was the
I know I
internalized
have
homophobia manifesting itself.
like literally, like you're not the only person. Like so many,
Oh, I know.
like gay men specifically, they're like, I'm going to Chick-fil-A. You want anything? And I'm like, what did you just say? Like I understand it though, because I'm not gonna lie. Like I've heard that Chick-fil-A is good.
And
I've
it's
never had it,
also
but I'm
like,
vegan.
I don't know, because like with like fat, it's kind of different. Because like with fast fashion, I feel like it's one thing because I could see it from like a monetary perspective. Like not everybody realistically has the funds. Same thing with jewelry. Has the funds or has the means to buy like stuff from small businesses, like handcrafted stuff, more expensive stuff. So they resort to like
Mm-hmm.
going to those places. But like there are so many places that are just like Chick-fil-A that don't support homophobic causes. So
Yeah,
there's, and that like hit me, especially during Pride Month. I was like, there's really no reason for me to be going there.
yeah,
Like it's not good enough for me to like, for them to be donating to like 100 whatever different transphobic like like I
yeah,
don't need that. So I'm just gonna not. And it's
yeah.
been fine.
Yeah, it's definitely, I feel like it's a learning experience with everything. Like I feel like it's just about doing the best you can, I guess, in terms of like what you contribute to, like in terms of fast fashion or in terms of like how you eat, like supporting a small business, because like nobody's perfect, but it's kind of just making, I guess, more conscious decisions. Like,
Oh
hey, maybe I
yeah.
shouldn't buy this when I know a child made it. Like, maybe I don't need this t-shirt that I have 5 of when a baby made it literally and got paid 3 cents for it. Like, just the little things.
Just the little things.
Yeah,
Like
like
human
small
right.
things.
The
Yeah.
just like the little things,
I literally told someone once, like, I think we were talking about fast fashion, and it was like an adult actually, and they were like, their response was like, oh, I'll just pray for the child. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? I was like, what? I was like, that is literally not, I'm sorry. Like, I believe in God, but like, that's like me stabbing someone and being like, I'll pray
I'll
for
pray for
them to
them.
live.
No, but I'll pray. No,
Like,
but
what?
no,
I'll
but
pray
like
for the
no, because
recovery.
like right, but no, like because like no, because like I'm gonna pray for
No,
them.
because yeah, because like that's okay. Like even though I stab them in their throat, like I'll pray for them.
But like they have my thoughts and prayers. Yeah, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's what matters. I'm
I'm
like, bro, like this
manifesting
is
that
not
they'll
how it
get
works.
better.
Yeah, like pull out some crystals and like hope. I'm like, no, that's
Ooh,
just not how it works. Oh God.
it's a difficult thing, and I don't know. People go back and forth on it. I actually wrote my senior thesis about fast fashion.
Oh.
I got a bad grade on it, but like whatever.
But like I think they just didn't agree with me.
I was like, it's pretty self-explanatory. They were like, so now, also you low-key cheated. I was like,
Plagiarism?
plagiarism?
Shit. We can't plagiarize in college. I
Too.
mean, I definitely didn't do it in high school, so anyone listening. But like in college, like you literally can't because these professors are getting paid to do their job. Like the big bucks, they actually check.
Oh, my school checks too. They're just
Oh,
like kind of
did you go to a private school? Yeah,
yeah,
so that makes sense. They get paid the bucks too to make sure you come out
exactly.
somewhat good.
So exactly, which is why you can't like they really won't call you out on it.
Oh, they won't.
Like what they'll do is like I
T?
feel like
Oh my God, you're gonna get a phone call right now.
from the head of
Unknown
oh
number.
my god from the head of my school being like stop, get some help.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just gonna be a comment on this recording saying like this is what mental illness looks like, and I'm gonna be like, okay, well, I
Don't
mean,
leave your house.
I'm not mentally ill, but most you know what? Sidebar. I'm switching topics. I don't understand why. It's like my brain is so healthy, but I feel like, oh, is this gonna get me canceled? I don't know. I feel like sometimes people who have some sort of mental illness are the best people.
Yeah, they're the
Am I
funniest for
crazy?
sure. No, I think
Like,
it's just because they find humor in everything,
I think so too. Like
like in the dark things.
one of my best friend, one of them has like bad anxiety, and she's like my favorite person.
Was she sporadic?
She's Gemini.
Okay, that's right. Oh God. That's another thing then. But yeah, like it's true. I don't know how to explain. I feel like because then you're boring if you don't have something wrong with you, like to an extent.
Oh, true. It's just factual.
Yeah, like I would say I'm pretty anxious like 90% of the time, but I feel like it also makes me funny in a way, like because I'm always like, I don't know, like I overanalyze things. So then I think it makes me humorous. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Oh no, it really totally does. I'm like, I'm lucky that I don't have to like obviously deal with any of those things, but I'm also like, I feel like I have a really good, I'm really quick-witted, which I feel like helps me be kind of a funny, I would say I'm kind of like a funny person. Like listeners, would you say that that's like true? Like I feel like I'm like low key, like kind of funny, maybe just a little. I don't know. But regardless, I try my best. Oh my god, I'm also so Malik doesn't know this, guys. Malik, I fully said it wrong again. Doesn't know this, guys, because we just met today, basically. But I'm like the dirtiest person ever. Oh my god.
Like like hygienic wise, like you're
no no
dirty.
no 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 no
Do you
no.
brush your teeth, Henry?
Well, that low key too. I'm like not the cleanest person either. Like I'll fully go
Henry.
like, no, not that. Teeth brush always. Wash face always. Shower. I have been known to forget sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the shower part is like actually no. I feel like showering, I don't know, like there's times I've fallen asleep and then not showered. Oh, here goes the baby. But
The
like
baby.
I've fallen
The
asleep
baby.
before. She's like, bitch, you're dirty. Like I've fallen asleep before and been like forgotten to shower. But like when it comes to like brushing my teeth, I'm not gonna lie, there's been times where I've gone like 5 days without washing my hair. I'm not gonna lie. But like
We've
I
all
don't know,
been
it
there.
just really depends. It depends. Like if you're home all day, then you're somewhat clean, you know?
True.
I can't
That's like,
explain
you
it.
know what? No, that's a good
There's
point.
certain lines that you don't cross.
Like
But
it's not
the
right.
showers are
It's not like I'm going out all the time. Most of the time I'm just in my house. It's not like I'm getting filthy just sitting in my bed.
yeah. Like I know,
Right?
oh my God, can I tell you something? I literally just got out of a relationship with a guy. And I just say I should have broken up with him when he told me this. He said he doesn't always brush his teeth in the morning. And I was like, what do you mean? I thought he was joking. Like, like I don't brush my teeth. And he was like, no, like there's literally no reason for it. Like you're gonna eat anyway. He's like, if I wake up and my teeth don't feel grimy, I don't brush them. A week later we broke up. I literally I
Wait, you
can't
guys were
even
only dating for a week? Oh my
no.
god.
He told me this towards the end of our like we were dating for like 7 months, and towards the end of the
Oh, I was
relationship,
about to say, I thought this was at the
I didn't know
beginning.
this, and I didn't know this because his breath wasn't popping or anything. So I was like, I was in shock. Like
Oh, so
people
it
like
wasn't
that are
really an issue.
disgusting. I guess not, but like, and he doesn't drink coffee, so like I guess that helped. But when he told me that, like I can't tell you certain people that will tell me things that are way too TMI. Like you don't brush your teeth in the morning. Did you think I was gonna like swoon over you? Like that's fucking disgusting. Like like you
My
don't wash your
god.
ass, you don't brush your teeth, like this, you don't wash your face. Like if I see eye burgers in your eyes, I can't. I can't. And
You
I think
heard it
that's
here
one thing I'm
first,
scared of.
folks. Malik is coming for you. She will destroy you.
Yeah, like please, whoever future like dorm mates with me, like if I find your underwear on my pillow, I'm literally gonna pull my machete out, like, or I'm gonna pull Henry out of my bag. Like that is there's certain things like I gotta have a neat
Well,
room.
well, I mean, come on. Well, I'm just so petite that
Oh yeah,
I
like
could fit in your
just so
tote.
skinny,
Just so
just
tiny.
a little tiny waist, small waist,
Teeny,
pretty face.
teeny, teeny,
Ew.
teeny, 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 tiny. I could just fit in your
Yeah,
bag.
yeah. But yeah, like
Oh my
certain
god.
certain things hygienic wise, like you just gotta be clean to an extent, you know?
Exactly.
And that's one thing I'm scared of with my dorm mates.
I was
That's
about to say
definitely one thing I'm
that was
afraid of.
literally what you took the words out of my mouth. Are you
Mhm.
nervous for your roommate?
I'm nervous to not be their best friend because I feel like my roommate has to be my best friend. And I'm doing a quad because I'm a dummy. I alluded to my dad, I was doing a quad, and he was like, oh, so you want people hooking up on your bed? I was like, what? I was like, no. But I understand where he's coming from because 4 people to a room is a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie.
I said either 3 or 4.
I'm just not trying to spend $5 million on a dorm that I'm probably not going to be in most of the time. Like, I'm probably going to be in other people's room. I'm probably going to be in your room. One, let's be real. I'm going to be like, Henry, gonna sleep over.
Unless,
like,
no, unless I get a bad roommate. I'm not nervous about it because I kind of have.
Yeah.
God, I always sound like podcast listeners. Please comment below if you think that I'm full of myself. I kind of have one of those personalities where like I can become at least friendly with most people. So I'm not so nervous about it. I'm just nervous that I'll get someone who's like outwardly annoying.
Uh-huh.
Because that I really,
yeah,
because that I really don't have the time for at
I
all.
agree. I feel like even, like I do want to be best friends with my roommate, but if I'm not, it's not the end of the world as long as there's just mutual like respect, I guess. Like don't go through my stuff. Don't be a dirtbag. Like, just basic things. But I do hope I like my roommate. Because the thing is, we don't find out till we get there.
I know, that's so spooky.
And I've heard so many roommate horror stories, but then so many good stories too, where it's like, you just don't know.
It's also spooky to me because like, obviously like NYU, I think this is the statistic. It's 60% women, 40% men. I think it's something like that. Or even, maybe even more women, I don't know. And I'm assuming that that's going to transfer over to our microcosm, 80 people, whatever. So, I mean, there's a lot of girls that I already know from the group chat. As far as guys go,
a lot of women.
As far as the guys go, there's like 3. So like, I'm just nervous as to like, is there just a whole bunch of guys coming that I just don't even know yet, and we'll just see them then, I guess? Like,
I mean, there's definitely a lot of people missing from the group chat. But wait, do we get to be with upperclassmen or no? We're only with freshmen.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so I don't know. I definitely hope. I feel like the guys are definitely very different than the girls going to Florence. That's for sure. Like, and it definitely is a lot more girls. If guys and girls could dorm together, I would totally be like, I'm dorming with Henry and Tucker.
Oh my god,
period.
that would be such an iconic dorm. Oh my god,
that would be the best dorm ever. Like, I know we would all get along well, for sure.
Oh my god, it would be so iconic.
Yeah, even if you don't brush your teeth in the morning, it's okay.
Which I'm not gonna lie, there have been times where I haven't. I'm not gonna pretend. You guys can't see her face right now, but she's giving me this demon. I'm not gonna say that there haven't been times because I'm not perfect. But here's what I'll say: if I know, like if I'm gonna be in a dorm room with someone, if I'm at a sleepover or something, I'm not gonna wake up and not brush my teeth. If I know I'm waking up, making breakfast, reading, and then hopping on a podcast, like, and I'm alone in my house, maybe I won't. Because like,
are you saying that today you didn't?
That's not what I'm saying. But maybe implying that.
Okay.
Perhaps.
It's okay, Henry. I feel like you have aspects that make up for that. Like, you're a cool person. Like, if you were like not cool and then you didn't brush your teeth, that would be a different story.
Then it would be an issue.
You know what that reminds me of? People who are ugly and then mean. You know, like, how are you gonna have an ugly personality and be but ugly too on the outside? Like, you gotta choose your battles.
Oh my god, I can't. That is.
We all know one of those.
We all know one. Actually, I can't really think of one right now off the top of my head, but
shit.
It'll come to me. That is so funny because it's so true. But those people usually end up being at least like charming or something, you know?
It's crazy how charm really like does affect how you perceive somebody. Like, someone could be so not cute, but like the way they dress or the way they carry themselves, or if they're funny, like that can make them seem like the most attractive person in the room. Even in terms of friendship, like you just want to be around them. It's insane.
It's true.
There like looks really don't mean that much.
Oh my god, yeah. There are definitely some guys that are like in my, well, I guess they were in my grade because I'm graduated now, so they're not anymore. But they were.
You tell people you go to NYU.
Oh my god. Wait a minute, pause this. I'm totally changing the topic. Do you also get like that same like, oh god, I have to do this again? At this point, it's just like, because I know people. Yeah, because I know what their reaction's gonna be. I know it'll be good, so obviously I'm happy about that. But then what most NYU kids don't have to deal with that we do is then we have to add that added layer, and then we get the extra reaction when they hear we're going to Italy.
Yes, I know. It's so weird because I think the hype of NYU was a lot bigger in my head when I wasn't in the school. And then now that we're going there, I'm like, okay, I'm going to NYU. Like, that's cool. But telling people, I feel like it's awkward because they also think that you think you're better than them, which isn't even the case. Like for me, I just tell people like, yeah, this is the school I go to. But and then they're like, whoa, big shot. And I'm like, I don't think
I
I'm
do
that
feed
great.
into
Like,
it. You know what? I actually changed my
oh, do you?
answer. No, you know what? No, I changed my answer from before. Guys, fuck everything I said before if you're listening. I totally feed into it. Every time they're like, "Oh, wow, that's so amazing." The response that I give is always, "Yeah, no, I'm like really smart or something." Like it's crazy. Like every time you have because I feel like you just have to make it funny and to feed into it because I'm not the type of person to be like, oh yeah, like it's no big deal, like that's just the school I'm going to, like that's not what I'm gonna say, let's be real. I mean, but then after that of course I was like, oh no, I deserve this. Like it's so funny how before I got in I was like, ugh, I'm definitely not gonna make it, like I don't deserve it, I didn't do enough in my high school like career, like they're not gonna want me, whatever, like it's fine, I'll just get rejected. And then the minute I saw that acceptance I was immediately like, I worked so hard, I deserve this is everything I've ever wanted.
No, I put that shit in my bio so fast. I was like, NYU sexy men, please hit me up. Like, I literally, anytime I'm at work and a hot guy comes to my register, I swear I milk that I go to NYU just so they know I'm in college. Like, they'll be like, oh, like, what school do you go to? I'm like, NYU. And then my manager will be right next to me and be like, bitch, like, you just graduated a week ago. Like, fucking relax.
Oh my
I'm
god,
like,
my
yeah,
Tinder bio with the NYU logo in it worked.
yes.
I want
Sometimes I
people
even
to
want to
know.
take out the 25 just to lure the crazies in. Like the year that we graduate, I'm like, please, if you are 25 years old, age ain't nothing but a number.
Ain't
Oh
nothing
God,
but a number. Literally. Hello? That's
hello.
not even
And
a
then, oh
joke.
my God, in Italy, they're gonna be like, baby Bella, what are you studying? And I'm gonna be like, I'm in NYU. And they're gonna be like,
Camilla.
wow. They're gonna be like, I don't even know what that is, but wow. Like, yes, sir.
That's the funny part, is no one in Italy is gonna know what that is. So we're just gonna be like a clean slate. We're just gonna be
Some
like
stupid
regular
Americans
students.
running around.
We're gonna be the generic stupid Americans walking around.
Literally, I'm so scared to look like a dumb American though when I'm there. Like, like we're gonna have like fucking club night. It's me walking on the side of the road with my heels off in my hands. Or tipping over. Like literally, I can totally see that. And then some person in
Both of
their car is
us.
gonna be like,
Both of us with our
yeah,
heels off in our hands. Like
right. Your 5-inch pumps. I don't know how high you're gonna go, Henry. Because we're there's definitely gonna be a night where we have to walk, and I'm definitely carrying my machete then. Oh, those are nice.
she's cute.
Those are only those are 5. They look shorter, honestly.
Yeah. They look shorter because the shoe itself is so large because my foot is huge. See, I love to pretend that I have small feet when in reality they're a size 13.
That's
Men's.
actually pretty big.
It's huge. I have man feet and
How
it's
tall are you, Henry?
ridiculous. I'm 6'2".
You're 6'2"?
Did you think I was short?
What? Yes, I thought you were like 5'8".
I'm
Maybe because you
loving
always wore heels, in my head, I was like, oh, he's probably shorter. Like,
no.
in my head, I was
Like
like, he's wearing heels. That's why he's
me
tall.
at oh my god, no. Me at graduation was literally 6'7".
That is insane, Henry. That is so
I'm
awesome. I love
tall.
tall people.
Oh my god, I love being tall. How tall are
I wish
you?
I was tall. I'm only like 6'1".
Fuck
I'm kidding. I'm not
off.
fucking.
Oh my god. You really had me for
I'm
a
five
second.
five. You were like,
Five.
bitch, what? No, I'm 5'5".
I was like, I
And that's
thought
not
that
too
baby
short.
looked small and you're giant.
Yeah, right. I'm not that tall. I mean, I'm not that short, but like in my head, I wish I was like 5'10". And I say that constantly. If I had one wish, it would be to be tall so I could be a supermodel. And that sounds very conceited, but I don't know.
Mama,
I would
that's
definitely
me.
give it a shot if
I'm
I
not
was
gonna
tall.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a supermodel. I'm manifesting being a supermodel.
That's why when I wear I have these Kenzo boots that are like, they make me like 5'9". I fucking strut in them. When I tell you I'm in the city on the subway, strutting, the homeless guy screaming at me. I'm like, I don't even care. I know you're a fan.
Oh my God, I cannot wait for us to get catcalled together in Italy. Just being like, oh my God, like it's so funny.
They'll be like, yo, big booty bitch. And I'm like, you talking to me?
We're like, oh my God, like, it's so cool. Like, thank you. Like, you're so sweet.
They're throwing rocks at us.
Oh yeah, probably.
To go back to America.
The way I'm dressed as a man, yeah, they'll be throwing rocks.
Oh, I'm really actually scared for that. Like, just for people who are like of color, and because I'm also Arab, I'm Middle Eastern, but I definitely am white passing, like especially in the wintertime. So I'm definitely worried about people who are like Black and gay in Italy, because I'm ready to kill somebody. Like if somebody says something to someone, I'm ready to shoot.
My background, what would you guess? What do you think that my ethnicity is?
Aren't you Jewish?
Well, yes. Of course not.
You're not Israeli. No. You're definitely something. Wait, are your parents, were they born here, or are they like a couple of generations?
My parents were both born here.
Okay. Are you Hungarian? Are you, I don't know. I feel like I kind of want to say low-key a part of the Middle East, but I don't.
See, the issue is that people never know. And the reason is,
I want to say because like you have curly hair and you have very defined features.
I'm literally nothing. I'm trash.
Really?
I'm trash. My ethnicity is trash. No, literally, I'm like a very small percent like Lithuanian, but like I'm just white. I'm just plain old white.
Really? I feel like you have such defined features. You know, it's kind of like Billie Eilish. You know, she has such like defined features, like her lips, her nose, like her eyebrows are really thick. Like anytime I see white people like that, I'm like, well, what's in that? What's in that concoction over there?
So yeah, just fully white. So I mean, I definitely pass, I think, white, but I definitely don't pass straight. So that's definitely an issue. Even when I
you're gonna get to the clubs and be like, "Hi, can I have a cappuccino, please?
Could I have a drink?" Yeah.
Can I have a drink?
Hey, baby girl. Oh my God, that voice comes out.
My man voice was deep.
I think I should introduce myself. I should use that voice when I get to the villa. Just have everyone thinking that's my voice. Because none of y'all have heard my voice. You didn't know what my voice sounded like before this.
No, I did not.
And then as soon as you logged on, you were like, "Oh, gay, okay."
Yeah, imagine you were like, "Hello." I would have been like, "Whoa."
Hey, what's up?
Like that would be. Please do that. I'm gonna crack up. Like they're gonna know you're fucking around because I'm cracking up.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk into the villa on the first day and I'm gonna be like,
"Hey there, pretty lady.
Tucker, nice to meet you, bro."
He's like, "What?"
No.
Hey, is that you?
Oh my God. I didn't expect your voice to be like that.
Yeah, right.
Oh, but I love people. I love when people have such soothing like voices. Oh my God.
Me too. I've been told that I have a really nice voice, like on voice memos.
Yeah.
But when I hear my voice on a recording, I'm like, "Good. Hi, guys." That's what I feel like in my head I sound like.
Besides for having to edit these podcasts, I'm never listening to them. I hate the sound of my own voice sometimes.
Yeah.
I think I sound like terrible. Like not listening.
It's so weird though, right? That other people like hear our voices and they're like, "Oh, I like your voice," and then like we hear it and we're like,
right? Like
and you have a God complex.
Exactly. But my voice is one of, well, there's a couple things that are exempt from the God complex and that I don't I don't know, because I still like them. I just wish I could have different of them as far as features go. And so I also don't like mention them in other people because like I'm already like only slightly like self-conscious about them.
Yeah.
Like my nose. Like I have a large nose. Like I have a Jew nose. She's large. She's large and in charge. So like if somebody has like a messed up bridge or like a deviated septum or something, I'm never gonna like mention that because I got that covered myself. Got the bad nose.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like there's certain things where I have a God complex over, where like there's days where I'm like, yo, I'm the sexiest bitch in this room. And then there's days where I'm like, damn, my feet look kind of big in these shoes.
Oh my God, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you have, oh my God, me when I wear my high top Converse and I'm like, am I a clown?
Yes. Right?
Look at the, hold on.
I still love those shoes, but damn. Literally. Or open-toed shoes, please.
Oh,
Me and my bunions.
I don't do that. No, but I'm so glad that you had those days, because there are so many things that like kind of turn me off from people. Like sometimes like I'm like, I don't know. But if you're one of those people who never feels like they're the shit, like that is like a deal breaker. Okay.
Yeah.
There needs to be that level of like delusional self-confidence, at least sometimes. Cause like that's me.
I know. It's weird because it's like delusion, like you said. Like,
oh no, delusion.
Like you could just convince, you're like, they have to be jealous of me. Like, it's weird. It's like just feeding yourself thoughts like they don't want to be my friend because they're just like intimidating.
No, I like look in the mirror. I have like my forehead is like breaking out, and I'm like, who could fucking take me? Like, whoever could take me? Like,
yeah.
what? Like, what? Like,
I know. Especially when people also see that too. Like you post something on Instagram or like on the story. When people start sliding up on my stories, that's when I know I'm a bad bitch. Because you gotta go out of your way to slide up on a story too.
Oh,
like you could
100%.
just tap through when you slid up. I'm like, ow.
Well, you have such a good story that I'm sure like lots of people swipe up.
Are you flirting with me right now?
I'm just saying, like, mine sucks, but I'm trying to get it to be that level. I only post things on my story if I'm like, oh my god, this is too good not to post. Like, this is,
yeah.
Like, I don't actively like see things and think, oh, that'd be good on the story.
I post on my private story for sure more than my main one. Like if I post on my main one, it's because it's like aesthetically pleasing. Or if that one funny meme that I posted yesterday, I was like, damn, outside got hands. Like because it was the 99-degree weather. I was like, yeah, everyone needs to see this. Like my thought process behind my posts are the weirdest shit. Like these random ass memes that people don't get, these Facebook memes, and I'm like, yeah, everyone needs to see this.
Oh, you know what? This is a good question. Podcast, look at me being such a good host. Okay.
Okay,
I think this would be a good thing to do, considering for all the listeners at home, this is our first time talking in person. Sure. Let's make it. I
mean, we're best friends, so it's like.
So exactly, right. We've known each other for 10 years. What was your first impression of me? And I'll tell you mine of you.
Oh, I love these. Okay.
It could be from the chat, or it could be here. It could be either one. I don't know.
This is gonna sound so weird, but I remember looking at your Instagram and being like, this person's gonna be my best friend. Like it's the weirdest thing because I have an obsession with gay men. One, not to like fetishize you, but like I just love men in general. So when they're not gonna like just try to fuck me, I'm like, oh my god, like I love men, like hands down. But I feel like my best friends or the best people I know in my life are gay men, period. And I looked at your Instagram and I was like, I'm in love with this man. Like this, he's perfect. Like your outfits, your energy, your confidence. I was like, this is someone I want to be around. And then in the group chat, I felt like we were engaging in like weird side conversations too. And I was like, oh my God, does he feel the same way? Like, I don't know. I just like seriously though, like I feel like I was just so attracted to you and your energy.
Y'all can't see me crying right now, but like there are tears just running down my face right now. Like you can't see it, but no, but seriously, that is the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And I see that also because my personality is kind of split, not Gemini split, but just split.
I was just gonna say Gemini split,
not that split, but just split in the fact that like there's a side of me obviously that's like I love fashion. It's just the facts. I love fashion. I love to post. I love to pose. I love to do all of that and look good and like feel like a goddess. Like I love that. But as far as like talking in the chat in real life, I am really just like the nerdiest, most sarcastic, pop culture referencing. Like that's just me. That's my person.
Anyone who's listening right now too uses the laughing emoji too much, and I don't think people realize he's being sarcastic. I think like there's certain people, I'm not going to say their names, certain people in the group chat who I think you're actually laughing.
And
I feel bad.
I think that, well, no.
Like, there's no way. Sometimes you just type like 5 of them in a row and I'm like, there's no way he's really laughing right now.
Well, it's all in the context because sometimes I will send like a bunch of laughing emojis if I think like if I'm actually laughing or like if it's actually funny, if something said was really funny. I don't really do that. No, but the thing, I don't really do them sarcastically. It's usually because I'm laughing. Yeah.
I feel like usually someone will say something like really like just random, and it's not funny, and you'll just like send 10 of them, and I'm like, he's not laughing.
Like what? Give me an example. What did you say? Like also that thing the other day from your story when I said that, I was so embarrassed because I was like, oh, she has no clue what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, when I misspelled, bro. I literally posting ass pics and I can't even spell. Please. In my Levi jeans.
For all of you
At least
to
my ass was
know,
fat.
for all of you to know, she posted this thing on her story, it was a private story. I don't even think I
Yeah,
see her
it was the
normal
good
story.
friends. No, it's
Yeah.
not. I don't really post as much on my normal story. Everything I post is like my private.
So it was on the private story, and she posted like this selfie, and she tried to say, "Why do I look?" But she didn't put the I. So it was just, "Why do look?"
Why do look tired? I literally. Why
Oh
do
my
I
God. And it was so
illiterate?
funny. She's trying to learn Italian. Mama, let's start with English.
I know, right? Shit.